Let's talk food.
I have no appetite after this episode. It is totally disgusting what has taken place. Go ahead. Go ahead.
The item I've selected for Tailgate Tuesday, Mike, a classic, something that we glossed over, probably should have hit earlier in the season. Burger/sliders.
Okay.
At your tailgate. And I want to break this down into a couple different categories. First, your preference, burger or slider, and then we'll go from there.
Slider. Slider's not a commitment. Slider's portable, it's quick, it's easy, it's a couple bites, it's easy. The full burger, A, you can't carry it around. B, they're sloppy as hell. And C, once you eat it, you're done, you're rocked. I like the slider. I think it's just more of a party favor.
So with the slider, you got preferences, you got beef, chicken, pulled pork, meatball, ham and cheese. Like what's the slider?
Yeah, no, there's okay. Standard slider. There's a place, like I think Metro Detroit has great sliders.
Yeah.
There's also a place, my hometown. A slider is very simple. It's going to be beef, probably 80-20. It's going to be beef. It's going to be caramelized / burnt onion and some form
More on the burnt side if you're me.
Yeah, some form of government cheese. Some form of mysterious American white. On a bun. Ketchup, maybe. That's it.
Hawaiian?
No. Standard bun.
Okay.
Now, you want the fancy sliders. You want something that's good, and I make it for Derby Day.
Okay.
You do a smoked bologna slider. Very southern thing. You take bologna, and you put dry rub on it, and you smoke it. Then you take a sheet of the King's Hawaiian, you put it in a baking pan. Honey mustard on the bottom, the smoked bologna. You can use coleslaw. You can do cheese. You can do whatever you like. My point is, then you top it, you bake that in the oven. When it comes out, you take the top layer of the King's off, you put your coleslaw on, then back, then cut them, boom, 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 boom.
Easy, portable.
Delightful.
And the key with sliders, I mean, you're going to do them in bulk, but if you do a couple different kinds, now it's a sampler platter at the tailgate.
Pulled pork sliders are easy too.
Yeah, well, So sliders.
Got to be sliders.
Got to be sliders. If you're doing a burger, like you're at a tailgate, they're throwing patties on.
Yeah.
Now, you get to build your own burger. We did the build your own pizza.
I'm the wrong guy.
What does that mean? You have a pretty boring palate?
Yeah,
or
I'm totally
you're putting
happy.
like cheese and
some ketchup.
Okay.
I'm like,
you're not doing lettuce, onion?
No, I'm like Bluto's Burgers over here. I'm easy about it. Like it's more, how did you season the meat? Nice bun. I'm simple when it comes to hamburgers.
Do you have a bun preference? You do a pretzel bun? You do a wheat bun?
I'll do whatever you want.
Seed?
I don't like the seeds. I'm not a big seeds guy.
I like a sesame seed.
I know, because we're frickin' frack. We're just two different people. I feel terrible that I'm a very simple man when it comes to a burger.
It's probably better for a tailgate, but what do you mean otherwise? Like, I'm not saying you go to a restaurant and order a burger, but if you're somewhere where you can get more of a gourmet burger.
Okay, where's the best hamburger you've ever had? Because it's not a tailgate.
No, it's not a tailgate.
Where's the best burger you ever had?
It might have been in Mount Pleasant, to be honest with you.
You got to travel more then.
Which I know. But I mean, the burger is only so good. It's about the toppings you put on the burger.
No, see, that's okay. Let me ask you a question. Hypothetical situation. If I said to you, I could guide you to one of the best burgers in the world.
Is it local?
No.
Okay.
I'm saying if I could teleport you there, how much would you be willing to spend for the best burger in the world?
Pretty penny.
What would you spend? 20?
Yeah, I was going to say the best burger in the world, $45, $50.
Okay, so if I said 30.
Yeah.
Okay. So there's a place. You can look this up. It is the best burger I've personally ever had. It's a place in New York. It's called Minetta Tavern.
Okay.
And their burger's called the Black Label.
What makes this the best burger in the world?
Hard to explain. It's a custom blend of meat.
Okay.
It was limited, but phenomenal toppings, and it's just best burger I've ever had. It's consistently one of the best burgers in New York City. If you want the best slider type burger I've ever had, it's actually a Chicago place, and they have a location in Chicago and in New York. And they might be expanding, but it's a restaurant called Au Cheval. You ever have their burger?
No.
If you want a burger that's really a giant slider, Au Cheval is incredible. You know, I know our listeners, we've got great Midwestern numbers.
Yeah.
Someone's been to Au Cheval.
Drop us.
I need a cash the ticket podcast at gmail.com review. Don't leave me out here in the streets telling this guy he's got to go get that burger. I need someone to reaffirm what I'm talking about here.
As I'm reflecting on it, I realize if I go somewhere semi-nice, I don't order the burger. So maybe that's the disconnect here. Burger is very like bar food, very standard. I'm not going somewhere, or at least I haven't.
But see, you can elevate.
Because if I go somewhere nice, something else typically calls me beyond the burger.
But you can elevate a burger based on the kind of meat you're using and how you treat the ingredients. And a hamburger is basically a steak sandwich.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
So here's what I would put on a burger.
Let's hear.
Beyond what do you got? Your ketchup and cheese. I also would have ketchup and cheese on a burger.
I like lettuce.
I'm not calling you a loser. I like lettuce, onion. You an onion guy? Not like the little diced onion, but it's got to be like the ring. So you get like all the way around the patty. And what I love on a burger, not all the time, but the fried egg. And that's polarizing. Okay. Some people aren't going to like it, but you throw bacon and a fried egg with the.
I totally understand.
Now you've completed the entire burger.
The issue with the best burger in New York right now, and I have not had it because I can't get into the place. It's impossible to go eat there.
Like wait list?
It goes beyond that. They do resi, but like they release it 30 days in advance at 9 a.m. And
what is this, like Taylor Swift tickets?
Yeah.
You got to get in the queue to get into this restaurant?
Yeah, and when it gets to that point, I'm just not going to try to eat at your establishment anymore. But there's a place called Fort Charles Prime Rib. I'm pretty sure the people...
I've heard the name.
I'm pretty sure the people that own Chevelle are behind that. It's a Chicago group.
Okay.
Smaller restaurant. Yes, the prime rib, the steaks, the whole bit. But they have the best burger.
Here's how I've heard of it.
And they do the fried egg on it.
Do they?
Yeah, and it's like, it's supposed to be the best burger in New York. I'll never get to eat it because you can't get in. It's not possible.
So I forget where I saw it, but Daniel Jones was talking it up. New York Giants quarterback.
Dimes?
Yes.
How did Daniel Jones get around?
I don't know, but I swear that's who I heard it from. That he's been there and he likes the burger, and I think the fried egg was part of it. Yeah, it's all, yes.
It is. That's supposed to be the best burger.
Okay.
And it could be the best burger in the world for the way people talk about it.
Okay.
I'm giving you two you can get. You can get into Chevelle. You can get into Minetta. And again, Metro Detroit, sliders would be the play.
Okay.
The thing is, I'm going to disappoint you. I try not to eat that stuff because basically now in my 40s, I like that stuff. That stuff don't like me. Dude, you start eating sliders. Look out. That's not optimal. Not optimal. That's all I'll tell you.
So if people have any feedback on the food, cashtheticketpodcast@gmail.com.
But I think a good burger is basically you got to use good meat, good seasoning. Like get yourself a good SPG, like a good basic barbecue seasoning.
Mm-hmm.
Like there's Heath Riles does a
you've talked that up with the
jalapeno garlic, which is really like an SPG with a kick. Use that to season your burgers. Flat top is the best thing if you have a Blackstone, like my brother-in-law's got. Good burger.
It's a job
and
done.
You could use some ketchup and a bun, and you're good to go. I feel like the more stuff you put on it, the more you're trying to hide the fact you didn't make a good burger. But I'm a meathead. I love meat.
Last item I put on here, and it's not for me, it's for you. You've talked up pimento cheese.
Oh, I love it.
Would you do a pimento cheese on a burger?
Oh, God, yeah.
Okay.
You could put pimento cheese on a fucking shoe and I'd eat it.
That's the big thing, like the Masters, right? Is they swear by the pimento cheese.
Well, that's the other slider you can make. I did these on Derby Day a few years ago.
I feel like it's having a moment, pimento cheese right now. Because I know there's a fast food chains are adding it.
Place near Keeneland. And it's just outside of Lexington in Versailles. It's called Wallace Station.
Okay.
Now, you could drive right by it if you don't know you're looking for it, because it's kind of like an old wooden Kentucky house, but they built a deck on the back of it, and it's got picnic tables. It's a sandwich shop, and it's a dirt parking lot, the whole bit. But their specialty is a pulled pork and pimento sandwich, and they grill it, and it's absolutely...
It's a hidden gem.
Yeah, it's absolutely wonderful. Like if you hit a bourbon distillery in the morning, you want to go there for lunch, or reverse it. You go there for lunch, hit the bourbon distillery in the afternoon. Wallace Station, you can do a pulled pork pimento slider. Super easy. Yeah, and that's a great combo. Pimento cheese works with pulled pork. It works with chicken. I don't know if I've had it with beef, but like I said, you could put it on Vito de Value Cactus. I'd be gnawing on him.
Rate, review, subscribe. It's Cash the Ticket. Keep an eye out. Thursday.
Sorry, everybody.
It's okay, Mike.
Sorry,
Get back on the horse. Thursday, college football. Great games this week in college football.
Hey, it's the Breeders' Cup this weekend. All right, take it easy.
Breeders' Cup and the NFL episode on Friday. Rate, review, subscribe. Notifications on. Don't miss it.
Can Arcangelo turn the trick? Are we betting the Japanese horses? What are we doing with Arabian Lion? Jim's going to unlock the secrets of the Breeders' Cup. He's going to give you an ice cold pick 5 retirement plan later in the week.
Pick the fast ones. It's Cash the Ticket.
That horse looked at me funny.